So, another fat old bald guy video. So, I had a crazy weekend. We started with Friday night. We went bouncing off the walls with Instacart during the day, and then started traveling with passengers at night. We made it to 2 o'clock in the morning. It was awesome. Not really any noteworthy passengers on Friday. But on Saturday, started the day out early, did a lot of bonuses on Lyft, and then went home, went to a carnival with my daughter, and then jumped right back on, did some more Lyft bonuses, and then we got to Uber. Uber on Saturday night with Mass Street closed and Lawrence just going wild. It was okay. Grabbed a ride from a group of 4, 2 men, 2 women. Shout out to Rochelle, who I think that's what her name was. She sat next to me in the front seat. She was from our area. Shout out to Carbondale, Santa Fe Trail area in Kansas. And the 2 young men for Topeka High and Seaman guys. And I don't know where the other young lady was from, but had a good conversation with Rochelle. Rochelle was awesome. Showed her a picture of my wife. She thought she was hot. We went forward with that conversation. And at the end of the ride, the young gentleman that was with her, I assume was her husband, she said that she was her husband, got a little snippety. Upset about the fact that I was talking to his wife while she was sitting in the front seat. I offered my condolences to the person that I may have offended, and the young lady in the back said, "You didn't offend anybody," and he threw in his comment. He said, "Well, you probably didn't offend my wife." So I assumed that meant that she likes the attention of other men. She likes to have conversations. She's an open-minded young lady. So it was a bit of a chippy conversation at the end of the trip. The young lady in the back apologized as both of the men got out. The young lady that was sitting next to me had her hand on her head like she was embarrassed. So like I said, I apologize up front. We were just having a good old fun conversation. We were both taking people. We're not interested in going anywhere with that conversation other than an Uber driver that you're probably never going to see again. It was a 45-minute ride into Kansas City, by the way. So we stopped at a Quick Trip in Leavenworth area, went and dropped him off, and that's when he got a little chippy, is after he came back from the Quick Trip with snacks, but none for his wife. So, whatever. If that's how you treat women, then I guess that's probably how you treat women. Anyway, once again, I will state, fat old bald guy, really simple. Go find me on Twitch. Go find me on Twitter. And obviously like and subscribe below. But please remember, most of the time, you're not going to see your Uber driver ever again. So, if you're open and honest and you have a great conversation with your Uber driver, you should feel lucky, because some trips don't go as well as that one did. Sometimes the Uber driver just puts his head down and gets you to your destination. Sometimes you run into an open, very extroverted Uber driver like me. And if you run into one of those, enjoy the conversation. Come on. Don't make it all about something that it's not. Just saying. The rest of my evening was in Kansas City. I took a gentleman from a gentleman's club home. We had a good conversation about the fact that he was old enough and amazed that he was taking pictures for his daughter to go to prom, and then he proceeded to go to a gentleman's club, which was kind of an interesting decision. But anyway, dropped him off, headed home, got home, played a little bit more Call of Duty. Didn't stream that night, got up the next morning, streamed. Come on, people. Then we failed to record anything. But we're figuring out those details. Like I said, come and follow me on Twitch, Fat Old Bald Guy. Find me on Twitter. I have my thoughts about WrestleMania, and I uploaded those earlier today. And I tweeted throughout WrestleMania Sunday on that Twitter account, Fat Old Bald Guy. Now we're using the YouTubes. So today I'm out doing deliveries for Instacart. I'm sure I will be on Instacart most of the day. And then I will switch to Lyft or Uber because it's going to be nuts. I live in Lawrence, and KU is playing for the national championship tonight. So I'm sure up until the national championship game starts, I will be busy as heck. So once again, Fat Old Bald Guy signing off. Follow, like, and subscribe, and be nice to your Uber driver. If you have an extroverted one, talk to him. You're probably never going to see him again, so don't get too in-depth, but enjoy the conversation, people. Come on. Don't get all up in your feelings when your young lady is extroverted and you're not. Have a great night.